Hi there, we're in Florida, and that really loud noise you hear is the rain, because I just got out here and set my timer and brought my paints out, and that's what I got. I got rain. Like, it didn't even look like it was gonna rain. Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this canvas, because the spot I was gonna put it is gonna be covered with rain in a minute. Wait, I know. Have a new plan. Okay, I made a spot. Anyway, so I want some paint. I want some glasses so I can see where the paint is going to go. I thought there was plenty on there, but it's not looking like it was so much. But pretty soon, in a minute, we'll have some water added to it, which is not my usual recipe. I don't do that. I am still using, because I haven't been to the store yet, the Walmart semi-gloss white paint with some GAC 800 in it. I'm still enjoying the effects and trying to make this canvas cover. This is my OXO Good Grips omelet turning spatula, which I'm in love with. I actually have two, a smaller one and a larger one, and they're on my Amazon page should you decide to look for them. I am going to put that in the bucket that's getting all the rain in it right now, and put it away for a moment. Okay, now, as much as I'm not thrilled with doing things like everybody else does them, I've had about enough of not being included. I like ring pours. I didn't like them when I first saw them. They kind of all look the same to me. I kind of think maybe, just maybe, I can do this differently. I hope I don't misjudge the paint. I know if I start, there we go, if I start with some white, it's not a bad way to start. I think I'll clean that big gob off the end. And I don't really appreciate having to watch people do paint adding. How do I say? Adding paint to a container. But that is what you're going to be watching. So if you need to fast forward, I'm making it up as I go along. I also have this really weird measuring cup with a super long spout, which will either work to benefit me or not. And I am not sure which that will be yet. We also have it. I don't see people use too many ring pours with squeeze bottles, but I'd like to know if that'll work, obviously, because that's what I'm doing. I took that white off of there, so we'll see if we can make another stripe. I laid myself some colors out to the side so I wouldn't have to pick them one at a time. And I hope that they are conducive to what we want to do. That is less floating and more sinking, but I guess we'll find out. This will be my first try. I want some more white in there because I like the way that looks. I thought white was supposed to sink, but evidently red sinks pretty well. I want some more black. I do not have any idea how full to make this cup, but my whole thing is, since I primed that canvas with white paint, I'm going to shake that. I'm going to imagine, that is a very dark gold. I am going to imagine that that will help spread whatever I put on there. I'm liking the idea of adding something else that's lighter. Yes, I am. Not so sure how the splooges are going to work. I think I want something else that I'm not seeing here. I had to move everything when the rain came. The places I have to go walk over to get things from. Oh, I still have some of this beautiful pink. I think I would love to have some of that in there. I would also like some more black. I'm very tempted, for some reason, by the green right now. Oh yeah, that looks pretty nice there. It also looks kind of lumpy. Oh well. So, I'm getting pretty close to what I thought I wanted to do. And I like this purple. And that seems like a lot of paint to me, but and we are going to have to tip this. I probably should have grabbed myself, come on, out of there, easy. Should have probably grabbed myself something to tip onto. I'm inclined to do that. I don't know where I would put it anyway, so let's not worry about that right now. What do I need? I need a little more gold. Thank you. And is there anything else in there? I never did use that red. It's a weird color combination. I think I just screwed it up a little bit. But never mind. I still seem to be at it. That makes me want yellow. Why do I want yellow in there? I don't know what any of this is going to do. But I will put it in another container and seal it up and use it some other time. I guess that's why I wanted that yellow in there. Although it's not coming out very easily. And I'm going to have to remember to clear that tip. Okay, here goes nothing. My idea is not to put a ring pour close together, but put ring of pour sort of far apart. But if I need an edge catcher. If I put it too close to the edge, I can't tip. And I have an edge catcher that's perfect for that. And the surface behind me is just dry enough. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh yeah, I think I have a lot more paint than I could ever possibly need. I'm not going to get all my colors, but fortunately it looks like I picked some good colors, namely my favorite purple. I'm not getting any of that orange that's in the bottom. We're just going to try this way this once. Looks like I'm going to have to do it again in a minute. I don't know if you'll get a chance to see it. I guess the whole point of this is to tip slowly. There's no silicone in anything. I'm not much on the tipping slowly. We got 12 minutes left. It's bound to make some cool patterns. Kind of not unhappy at all I put that green in the end. I can see a little tiny bit of orange in there, which is kind of cool. Doesn't look like I'm in any rush to use that edge catcher. I think I might have got just enough blue in there. I am notoriously impatient when it comes to allowing things to slowly unfold. I'm an instant gratification kind of person. That's just the way I am. This is somewhat torturous. Hopefully you're not as tortured as I am. But the patterns are really, really kind of cool. They don't look like anybody else's ring pour, that's for sure. And I'm just going to keep attempting. It's nice how it's sucked up some. I guess that white is not my background canvas. I was going to say it sucked up some of that background white, but it really probably did not. I think that's just the white rings I added in there. It occurred to me if I hated it, I could use what I had left. And if I needed more paint, I could use what was left too. I don't think anybody's ever used an edge catcher in this scenario. If I can keep it from getting too wet, maybe I'll be the first. Or not. And usually what that means is I can tip it back again. And in this case, I want to squeeze it so it goes back. And I'm even going to push it a little. Oh, that was interesting. I think we have another side to do that on. I think I want to go down to this corner. I don't know if you can see all that. I really want to keep most of my patterns. But like I said, if I don't keep most of my patterns from this smaller... Wow, I got paint dripping on me. I'm not used to that. That's how good I am at saving paint. I'm not used to paint dripping on me. Oh well, nobody will ever know. Don't tell. Get that corner. It reminds me of patterns at the beach right now. There's a beach in Agunquit, Maine that the sand is very high and there's a tidal river that goes in the back, and when the water comes up high it also rushes out fairly quickly and it leaves really deep trenches and really wild zigzag patterns. I think I have some photographs somewhere. This is going to be 5 minutes just tipping, and I would be still very tempted to indulge my desire to torch, because I think that would facilitate some cells if I wanted cells. There's really, I don't think we really put any other green in there other than that last metallic deep foresty green. I don't know if you can see everything. It's really different. I'm getting to the point where I'm very tempted to go ahead and add some more paint. I don't see why not. We'll get different colors, and that might make it really interesting. I don't mind those hooky drips over there. I don't know if you can see everything. Move that camera strap out of the way, maybe. So this is my other opportunity, I guess, and the rain is back, to see what I can do with my edge catcher on this side now. I didn't cover my edges with paint, which is actually pretty convenient at the moment because it means nothing's going to slip out of my hands. So I'm going to press that. I'm also going to let some of it run down and back on. And sort of try and even it out some. So much for my lack of patience. I don't have it. I just don't. Whoop, we made. That's not brown, that's black. Cool. Okay, so I think we could Rain-X that. Everybody's going, no, don't do that. So let's see what happens now that I have here comes the rain again. Yeah, I think a less deep container would serve me well. But I'm not minding that. That's pretty cool. Probably should have been a little more gentle putting that down though. Less a ring pour, more a ribbon pour, I would have to say. Definitely going to be cut. I think I should probably try harder to keep that dry. It's not dry. So, since I have an edge, I'm going to use a clean part of that edge catcher. See if I can help some stuff catch up. I've got the same paint for the other side if I want it to be. I'm going to push that back over and let it fall down. Hopefully I'm probably every bit as much in your line of vision as I am when I've got my head underneath the camera. I don't mind that. I want that edge catcher to stay somewhat dry, and I don't want to stick it right in the painting either. Alright, here's my tubing. I think I'd like to let some of that just drip right over. Yep, that's good. I'm okay with that. It's an experiment. I also am more than willing to break the rules. Which means, if I so desire, and I do, to allow my skewer to A, steal some paint, and B, let it force itself down over the side. No, I don't mind that. It's different. I don't know if I should leave that leave this white corner or not. It's kind of neat. I have an idea of what I want to do now, and it doesn't include being normal yet by any stretch. So I have wonderful orange paint here. Why be normal? Oh, getting a lot of black. The orange is finally coming out, sort of. My edge catcher's coming in handy to catch something other than an edge, too. That's pretty neat. I'm liking that, too. I think I'm just going to borrow some paint from the composition in general. And the background paint is still pretty wet, and I can tip that if I want to. I really want some more over there. And there's my oranges come back. That's cool. That is one wild painting, I want to tell you. I think the Floetrol will definitely make cells if I add the torch to this. That is pretty cool. I don't know if it's everything I dreamed it would be. Or something completely different. We got 2 minutes left. It does make me want to continue on with my... Yes, it does. Okay, well, I'm just like that. I like that little orange river that's allowing itself to come and play with us. It's just a ribbon pour that started as a ring pour that's who knows what the heck it is now. I could scrape that paint off. Well, we got some nice edge catcher, pretty edge catcher art forming there. Really nice. Makes me wish I had another one so I didn't have to destroy that one. Oh, clever girl. I'm gonna put that where it's dry. Tomorrow that'll be neat. And that actually looks like it could use something. Okay, well I have a lot of paint on here. Now, and probably not that much reason to want to tip it so far, but I'm going to anyway, because this is my experiment, and I am likely to do that. And that is one heck of a pattern. Wow. See my arm? My arm needs a wipe. It is what it is, and it's really kind of cool. I can't have any little tiny rivulets unless I'm going to go in there. You know what? I'm just going to take my butter dish. And grab some colors that I like. That's what I wanted to do right there. Yeah, I'm good. Pretty good. Maybe just a little bit more. Because I like being weird. Yeah, that's kind of neat. I like that shape up there. I'm going to take my finger out of that butter dish and tap the edge of my canvas where there's nothing on the edges. Call this time to find out what, if anything, I'm going to do with that torch. I think I have to use it. Yeah, there's the timer. Okay, well, here goes nothing. You'll either be here or you won't. I have a Patreon link on my YouTube header and a PayPal one as well. If you'd like to donate to keep the studio rolling and the videos coming, please feel free. This is one wild thing.